Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of the WARFRAME Digest, episode 62. As you can hear, I'm having issues with my recording software, so I am recording off my phone. I could actually do this a lot better, but that requires a closet. And I don't want to go into the closet because then it requires me to come out the closet. Haha! Jokes! Anywho, we're going over Devstream 80, and at the end of this, I will have a small little announcement. It's painful, like it comes with a heavy heart, but I have to get it across. So let's get started. Devstream 80, what did they go over? They went over a couple of interesting topics. A few topics I actually let sit before I actually made a decisive decision. And yesterday, on Monday, they had a dev workshop to kind of remove some of the confusion around this topic. And that is Carrier losing his vacuum ability. Vacuum has been a universally accepted skill or power or ability for one of the Sentinels. It's not even many, it's just one. And it has caused a lot of people to prefer that one over the other ones, to the point that the other ones have been completely roughly about forgotten in their entirety. So they're talking about making a universal vacuum a possibility. They did talk about speculation of a 3 different styled vacuum. So for different item types, resource types, or different little things, it was all speculatory. But they did clear out that it is all early concept, and they're trying to find a universal vacuum that will work flat out, that will be fair and balanced for the game, that just feels organic. Carrier will be repurposed and reintroduced in a different style, but vacuum being the end-all be-all answer that was pretty much obfuscating, is that the word? Possibly, fancy words, just completely shining way too brightly, brighter than the sun. It completely just threw all the other companions under the radar. People prefer the Carrier over Kavats, over Kubros, over any of the other Sentinels, and it really did shine too bright. So this should put the other ones more in line with Carrier and kind of give everyone a little bit more time under the sun. Some of them need a tan, I know I do. But anywho, moving on. The War Within is a big hot button discussion, and with every new big update, they want to introduce a brand new feature, and they're bringing in 2 new systems in with the War Within. These 2 systems will be Syndicate related, and they are as follow: VIP Assassination and VIP Rescue. These will have corresponding space in your orbiter compartment. More likely, they did hint that it has to do something with the infested room in the back of your ship. So we'll see what they are exactly, but the VIP Assassination is specific assassination missions given to you by your Syndicate, and they will have different penalties and rewards applied to them. And VIP Rescues will be the latter, or not the latter, that's later, the alternative version of, instead of killing, you're rescuing specific key targets for your Syndicate of choosing, or Syndicate of standing. Again, this will also have specific penalties and rewards awarded to the 10L alike. This will help a lot for world building, for setting out a precedent and more of a detailed connection with the Syndicates. It will be interesting to see overall. Skeptical about how this is going to work and how they're going to set this apart from standard rescue and standard assassinations. Will the penalties and rewards be worth it and justifiable? We'll see with the updates to come. And since we're talking about syndicates, Parent Sequence. Parent Sequence is going to be one of the other syndicates that will be getting a beautiful, beautiful quest added to them to give them a little bit more of a connection and lore bound to the overall story. We've already seen that with Steel Meridian and the Rathum, and we've seen that with New Loka and the Titania questline. No idea exactly what Parent Sequence has up their sleeves, but it is a well-kept secret by the devs, so we'll see what happens. Another well-kept secret that wasn't so secret, the spear gun, the new 10L primary weapon. They will have different styles. They are talking about having 3 different spears coming into the game, and the reason for this weapon's delay? Animations. With every interesting, unique weapon style and grip and animation, or weapon overall, they have to go and hand make these animations for every single Warframe for their nobles and their idols. So each of the, almost 30 Well, if you don't count the primes, it's a lot less than that. Or is it with the primes a lot more than that? I forget. There's too many things. They will have a lot of alternating animation styles that will give them a lot more personality with the spear gun. As you can see, or have you been seeing for the last few bits, that some of these are ridiculous, some of these are outstanding, some of these are very beautiful, and we just can't wait to see what these all are. They did say that roughly this is about 90% complete, or were they saying that there's 90 animations? Oh boy, details. But overall, this is what's been keeping the spear gun in the works for so long. When the animations have all been rigged, synced, and done for every single Warframe, this weapon should be released. So expect this interesting little weapon in the weeks to come. And also in the weeks to come, Endo Part 2. The Endo fusion system was very interesting. It did change the whole dynamic for fusion and some of the market economy for fusion, because some people actually cared about those cores that they were getting from their friends, because that was the only menial compensation for some of these expensive items you're just giving your friends. But anywho, the Endo Part 2 will include statues, sculptures, figurines, little dolls, little toys, little collectibles that you can decorate your ship with, and these will be very interesting to see. They will be random drops that can be acquired throughout the game from crates, lockers, and different things. They will also have a weekly mission with Maru. They can get them a weekly mission from Maru that you can obtain new figurines or new statues from beating her challenge room. And talking about challenge rooms, I'm assuming these will have a good or roughly good enough chance of spawning in the void naturally. But then again, everything's up to RNG, so we'll see what this is about. Overall, they seem very interesting. This will be a tradable form of Endo, a tradable form of fusion energy for other players, which will be nice to have again. And if not, you can just decorate your ship. Just have them everywhere. They're very beautiful, they're very shiny, and they're very animated. And they do have a modular upgrade system that just makes them so much more expensive and valuable that you just kind of, just want to sell them. Expensive, expensive, expensive. So that pretty much does it for Devstream 80 and Digest 62. And about the last closing note. As of this dev stream, as of this digest, I will no longer be participating in the Warframe community to any larger degree. I am actually ending the digest. I am not going to follow development for Warframe for quite some time. I think I've put enough time into this game, 3 years of dedicated labor and love to this game, that I think I need to step back and actually enjoy other things and come back in a good amount of time, maybe a couple months, to revitalize and kind of care about this game a little bit more again. At this point, the burnout has been pretty bad. I've been holding off since ever before Digest 60, and it's getting to the point that even to make this was very difficult and cumbersome. So we'll see what happens in the future. I'm gonna see what type of content I can put out. If you guys want to stick around and see what I have in the future, thanks, and thanks for supporting me. Thanks for being there. And if you feel inclined to unsubscribe because I no longer will do Warframe recaps, then I don't blame you. I will do the War Within quest playthrough and reactions, but until then, I will be stepping back and falling into the shadows a little bit. So that pretty much does it, guys. Thanks for everything. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the positivity. Thanks for the interest, and take it easy, have fun, and I'll see you around, Tenno.